children, once again welcome back you to the session. Now we are seeing about ozone. You may think why ozone was given in this lesson. Okay, I'll explain. Okay, so we are seeing about where the ozone is, what is the uses of ozone, and the ozone is not that what are all the effects we are going to face. Next, look at here. What is this, children? Ozone hold the radiation which is coming out from the sun. So this is a chemical change. So when this light from the sun rays reaches the earth, right? So it falls on the ozone layer. In the ozone layer, these ultraviolet rays, that is the harmful rays, are split up and are emitted back. So this process here is a chemical change process. That is why it is given here. Okay. So what is this process here? That separating the harmful rays. It is a chemical change. Here, children. Next, we are going to see about a new topic, that is rusting of iron. What process is rusting of iron, children? It is a physical change or chemical change? I have explained you already. Yes, tell me what is meant by rusting of iron. What is this process? Yeah, it is a chemical change. Chemical change. Look at here. Rust is an iron oxide. What is it? Iron oxide. Usually reddish brown oxide. What is it? Reddish brown oxide formed by the reaction of iron and oxygen in the presence of water or moisture, air moisture. So, if it is a new iron, what is its color? It will be shiny, right? So, after some days, its color changes and rust are formed. Why? Because the moisture which is there in the air, the moisture or the water content which is there in the air and oxygen. So, these two substances reacts with that iron. These two substances reacts with that iron and form a new substance called as rust. Forms a new substance called as rust. The new substance formed here is called as iron oxide. Why this iron oxide, children? Already we have iron. With this, what has combined? Oxygen. That is why it is called as iron oxide. Okay, what is the color of that? It is reddish brown in color. Look at here. Iron. We have iron. When this iron reacts with oxygen and air, oxygen and water. When this iron reacts with oxygen and water. Where is oxygen? It is there in the air. Okay. So, when it reacts with this iron changes into a rust. What is it? This iron changes into a rust. That rust is called as iron oxide. That rust is called as iron oxide. Clear, children? Now, you all clear about rusting of iron. This you will have seen in many places. Yes or no? Yes. So, what is that reaction which is there? Okay. Iron. What is the symbol of iron? Very good. Fe. For oxygen, O2. For water, H2O. Fe, 2 oxygen and then 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen gives water. So, what is formed here? Rust. Fe2O3. What is it? Fe2O3. So, what is sent out there? So, whether this equation is balanced, children? Tell me whether this equation is balanced. No. This equation is not balanced. Shall I explain? Look at here. Here we have 1 iron, but here you have 2. You have how many oxygen? 2, 1, 3. Right. And what do you have here? Hydrogen. Where is the hydrogen here? So, this equation is not balanced. So, if you are going to add 2Fe. 2Fe. Okay. 2Fe plus oxygen plus water gives Fe2. So now you have here 2Fe, 2Fe. Oxygen, oxygen. Then what will be remaining there? This hydrogen. Hydrogen can be sent out. I said you right, in a chemical change, rather than this, gas can be absorbed or released. So it might have, it can or cannot take place. Okay. So what is the result obtained here? New substance formed, rust, called as iron oxide Fe2O3. Next. So let it rest. What is the problem in rusting? What are all the problems in rusting? Shall we see that? Okay. Every year, millions of dollars of damage are caused due to buildings, vehicles and other iron and steel products. Yes or no, children? So, in the atmosphere, oxygen is there, air content is there and iron is also there. Not in the atmosphere, it is there in the environment. So, what happens? The reaction takes place and then rusting occurs. So, every year, people face losses due to this. If there is a gate in your house, what would happen? It would have rusted. It is a loss for you or not? Yes or no, children? And rust is particularly damaging because of its one physical properties. Dust is porous. Porous means rust, it has small pores inside. It absorbs water. It absorbs what? When it keeps on continuously absorbing water, it becomes strengthless. It becomes strengthless and we can break iron if it is rusted. Okay? And then, when this happens, layers flake off, leaving exposed metal to be attacked by oxygen. So, when this happens, what happens? Layer by layer, it would fall off. And then this continues until the rust eats through the whole metal. So, this process continues until the whole metal is not there. Okay. So, look at here. Ship and boats are always in water. Yes or no, children? Whether rust would happen or not? Yes. They are facing a lot of problems with this. See? A rusted ship. Rusted ship. So, to avoid this rusting, what we can do? To avoid this rusting, what we can do? Look at here. So, the first method is alloying. You have only one method in your book, children, that is galvanization. I have given you 3. So, just have a note of it. In your book, you have only one. I have given you 3 extra. Just note it down. First one is alloying. Look at here. It is nothing but in stainless steel, iron is alloyed with cotton. Alloying is nothing but, children, mixing of impurities. Mixing of impurities or mixing one substance with the other substance is called as alloys. Is called as alloying. That is mixing. So the gold which we are wearing, right? Whether it is a pure gold? No. Copper is added to it. Yes or no? So what is the process? It is alloying process. So here, the material, that the stainless steel which we use at home is also mixed with other substance to avoid rusting. Okay, look at here. Chromium and nickel. In stainless steel, iron is alloyed, means alloyed is nothing but mixed with carbon, chromium and nickel. Iron is mixed with carbon, chromium and nickel. So, to avoid rusting, alloying is one process. Second one, sacrificial protection. So, what is meant by this? Iron is connected to a most electropositive metal. Example, magnesium and zinc. So, we have this iron, right? So, the ships are made up of. So, it is mixed with magnesium and zinc. So, this magnesium and zinc will corrode first. Then only the iron start rusting. So, they are mixed with the magnesium and zinc. And the next one is galvanizing. The process which is here is called as galvanization. This is the topic which we have in your lesson. Galvanization. That is galvanizing. Iron or steel is coated with a thin layer of zinc. What is it? Iron and steel are coated. What is meant by coated? Coatings we are giving, right? Outer coatings. Likewise here, iron and steel are coated with, what is it? Coated with a layer of zinc. This process is called as galvanization. When scratched, zinc will corrode first because zinc is more electropositive. What is this electropositive, children? Electropositive. So electrons positive means they have more charges. They can easily corrode before that particles. And let's try to find the meaning of this word in the next class. What is mean by electropositive? I'll tell you the answer in the next. Okay. Electropositive. Okay. And then tin plating. Sheets of steel are coated with thin layer. Have you seen these small bottles, children? The ghee, tin bottles, oil bottles. Yes. So what is happens? It will avoid rusting. So iron will rust because tin is less electropositive than iron. So these are all the methods used for rusting. Clear, children? Yes, children, these are the methods, right? So electropositive is nothing but they can donate more electrons. They can give out more electrons. Yes, I said you right, in atoms there are proton, electron and neutron. So here these methods are more electropositive, means they can give more electrons. If the electrons are lost, they will be rusted easily. If more electrons are lost, they will be rusted easily. So that is why it is called, look at here, more electropositive than iron. So zinc get rusted faster than iron. Zinc get rusted faster than iron. So they have given a coating. So first the zinc get rusted and then the iron. Clear, children? So electropositive is nothing but it gives more electrons to the other substance. Next. So what is this method? Have a note of all this method. If you have any doubts, clarify your doubts with me, okay? Then corrosion. Whether this corrosion and rusting are same, children? Corrosion. Whether this corrosion and rusting are same? No, they are different. Look at here. Corrosion is a natural process that converts a refined metal into more chemically stable form such as oxide. I said you, in rusting only oxides are formed. But in corrosion, hydroxide or sulfide are also formed. It is the gradual destruction of material by which a chemical reaction with the environment, children. So, rusting is nothing but a new layer is formed. But corrosion is nothing but the metal itself. You know that what is meant by corrosion in Tamil? I said you, acids are more corrosive in nature. That is, அரிப்புத்தன்மை. அரிச்சு எடுத்துரும் அந்த இடத்தையே. Okay? So, corrosion is different from rusting. But both causes disadvantages to us. Look at here the difference between corrosion and rusting. Here you will understand clearly. Okay? Corrosion is the process of deterioration. Deterioration means damage to materials. As a result, what happens? The material will be lost. Here it is a slow process. It takes place one by one. Rusting is a part of corrosion. In corrosion, rusting is one part. Okay? But corrosion is the main process. Rusting is one part of corrosion. We have digestion process, right, children? In the digestion process, what we have? We have 5 different steps. Yes, like assimilation, absorption, one step. So digestion is the process, but there are subtopics like subparts. Likewise here, corrosion is the process and rusting is one of the process of corrosion. Corrosion can occur in different surfaces such as skin, wood and metal. I said you read, if the acid is poured on us, our skin would get corroded. So rusting usually occurs only on irons. Okay? And it alloys means mixed materials. And then corrosion can occur when substance is exposed to air or some material. Rusting occurs when it is exposed to moisture. Okay? Corrosion occurs when it is exposed to other substance. Rusting occurs when it is exposed to moisture. So rusting and corrosion is different. Rusting is one step in corrosion. Okay, children. So I thank you all for